Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day as always. So, I got an interesting one for you now. We got to take this one with just a little bit of humor. It's kind of wild. The funny thing is, if it weren't the WNBA that we all just know and love so much, just professionalism, lack of drama, players conducting themselves like adults, we know the whole deal. We wouldn't even blink twice if this was the NFL or the NBA or Major League Baseball. But with the WNBA, you know it's a setup, and then people are going to take this answer and go wild with it. And you see that instantly on X with some of the comments. You've got Clark fans crashing out. To be fair, though, from what I'm seeing, Clark fans are just more like they don't want to deal with the headache of Lexie Hull falling into the trap and now everyone else using it against Caitlin Clark and the Fever fans. It is actually kind of wild. You can see here, this is the BS they're pulling. Poor Lexi, she should ask for a team change. So, and of course it was a setup. Like, it's obvious a setup because it's the same type of question that Caitlin Clark would get asked during the regular season. Now, she's always being put in a position to praise players who have insulted her, right? So they get asked. Angel Reese actually gives a better answer than Lexie Hull. I'm questioning the Stanford degree now, Lex. I'm wondering if you actually got the degree, or maybe your sister did some of the work for you, because it's a bad answer, right? Like, look, I'm not like, oh my God, I can't. We got to get rid of her. No, like I said, it's a little tongue in cheek, but yeah, it is a bad answer because you went above and beyond and took it to an entirely different level than just saying, yeah, she's a good passer. We got to keep our hands ready. So anyway, let's dig into this. This is about a minute long.
Hey, this is for Lexi and Angel. You both have talked about soaking up information today from veterans. How is it having a passer like Chelsea Gray on your team? And is her game sense kind of rubbing off on you?
Yeah, for me, always be ready. My hands always have to be ready because you never know what kind of pass she's going to throw. Obviously, I tease her about being a grandma, but she's been in the game for a while, and just being able to see her do special things. It's not a lot of players out there that want to pass first, and just being able to put herself first. And she told me, like, when you set the screen, I'm trying to get you open. Like, it's not for my shot. Obviously, she's going to knock the shot down if it's open for her, but she's looking to pass first and get everybody else around her better. So I love that about her.
It's definitely fun, and I think, like Angel said, like always being ready. But the way she delivers her passes are just so different. Because I mean, I'm used to getting like a right-handed pass, left-handed pass. These passes are coming around the head, behind the back, between the legs. Like you just don't know what's coming, and that's what makes it so fun. Because there's no way you can defend that. There's no way you can get a hand on that when you don't know what's coming. So I'm just excited to see those the highlight reels from her this year.
I mean, like, honestly, look, I'm gonna get people like, oh, everyone they get so Caitlin Clark fans get up so upset about the little thing. So understand, I'm not upset. Like I said, I'm kind of laughing about it, and I'm just shaking my head at how dumb this is. Like I'm watching this thinking, Lexi, how could you be this dumb? You have to know what's going. You even got to answer second. You had time to think about it. You could have left it as have keep my hands ready. She's a good passer, but you had to go into all this nonsense about you're used to left and right and she doesn't. I'm sorry, did you not just play with Caitlin Clark? Has Caitlin Clark never gone behind her back? Caitlin Clark threw more passes in one season that Chelsea Gray could never throw in an entire career. Chelsea Gray has never even led the league in assists. Her career, this point guard, just shows you how low a level the WNBA has been playing at because she really hasn't had much of a career. She's been okay. Okay is all she's been. And so now you're going to get all these hatelins out there are going to use this. But seriously, I mean, look, this goes back to the unprofessionalism as well. First of all, even allowing this league to be played with WNBA players is ridiculous, but I could do a whole video on that. Really, really bad. You would never see the NFL or NBA or Major League Baseball do that, but that's a whole nother topic. But to just, I mean, you heard it. Let's, where is this again? Let's go.
For my shot, obviously she's gonna knock her, but she's looking to pass first and get everybody else around her better. So I love that about her.
It's definitely fun. And I think, like Angel said, like always being ready, but the way she delivers her passes are just so different. Because I mean, I'm used to getting like a right-handed pass, left-handed pass. These passes are coming around the head, behind the back, between the legs. Like you just
Behind the back. Caitlin Clark's never thrown it behind the back. Caitlin, again, threw more good behind the back passes in one season than Chelsea. Lexie Hull, you owe your career revival to Caitlin Clark. Now, look, maybe it's a female thing. Y'all let me know in the comments below. But if I'm Lexie Hull, I'm getting that question. I'm like, well, I'm ready. I play with the best point guard and best passer to ever play in the WNBA already, the all-time greatest. I just went through an entire season with her. So I'm really ready for anything that anyone else can throw to me because none of it will be better than what I've already dealt with just fine. Thank you very much. That's how you answer the question, because the whole thing was designed to get this exact result, which is absolutely wild. Now, did you notice when Angel was praising her and even made the joke about calling her grandma, Chelsea Gray didn't flinch, very serious, no. But man, when it hit Lexie Hull and she went above and beyond, which everyone was going to take as throwing shade at Caitlin Clark, and really bad shade too, because like I said, to insinuate, which is what she did, intentionally or not, to insinuate that Caitlin Clark doesn't throw those behind the back passes is absolutely, I mean, I question this woman's brain function at this point. Like, how do you answer the question like that? That's what I want to know. And of course, this got people going absolutely crazy. By the way, Chelsea Gray, I think, did I mention it? I got on a roll there. Never led the league in assists. She's only been at 6 or more assists, average assists per game in a season once in that very long career. Was terrible in the Olympics. She's never been a point guard. That's all I can tell you. She's never been a point guard. But yeah, I mean, so now, of course, we're going to get stuff like this, right? Lexie said, what, Laud? And, that. And we've got, not going to lie, that was a crazy thing to say. Could have just praised her without the other stuff. OMG. And yeah, I mean, that's my point. Like I said, to me, it points a lot more to the complete and total unprofessionalism of the WNBA. Unrivaled is going to be a nightmare. And look, you whether you like it or not, you get fans like this. She's cooked. Wouldn't care if she left tomorrow. Lexie Hull, you owe your career revival to Caitlin Clark, and then you just tossed her under the bus like that. I mean, really, when you think about it, that's pretty bad. But hey, as someone with 3 older sisters who had a lot of female friends, all of them would tell me as well, female friends are way, way, way worse to each other than male friends are. And they will stab you in the back and they will talk their trash about you behind your back. It's a nasty world, that WNBA basketball. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of this going on in these things. I don't know if there are any other comments left on this one because it was kind of new. But yeah, so so there's going to be some wild tweets. I saw one that I lost, or I would have shown it to you, about someone made a comment about how bad the Fever fans are if they're critical of this, and it's a Chicago fan, and like, Lexie, how do you like Chicago? And yeah, that's what you're going to get now. You're going to get Clark fans who look like me. In the grand scheme of things, I'm kind of laughing about it, but I do think it was such a dumb answer for Lexie Hull. You're not giving us blondes a lot. Oh man, Lex, come on. Like, really? Oh my goodness. It's like as good a decision as Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. This is a short one. I just had to get this out because this kind of cracked me up. It's gonna be interesting to see as this gains momentum what kind of fallout there is on the on social media. Uh, hey, Caitlin's no dummy. If she sees that, she's going to be like, I mean, she's so nice. It's not going to affect her relationship with her, but in her mind, she's probably like, really? Really? I mean, I stayed away from Unrivaled because it was going to be a nightmare of a bunch of unprofessional girls in a reality show, and I'm like, I need my peace of mind. I'm staying away from that. And then boom, Lexie Hull goes and blows up the whole thing, which is absolutely wild. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know in the comments below what you think of all this. Yeah, it's kind of wild. We'll see what happens. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.